Johnny Depp has not been convicted of anything. He sadly lost a libel case against somebody who used a rather
and upset by allegations he was abusive towards his ex-wife.
He was super generous and super caring and nice, and he hasn't changed a bit.
After what seemed like an eternity of court battles and endless lawsuits, the Pirates of the Caribbean star has finally emerged victorious. Johnny Depp and ex-wife Amber Heard's controversial divorce and the court proceedings had the entire world hooked. What once looked like a lost game for Depp has now completely turned on Heard. Finally, Hollywood seems to be speaking out on the matter publicly. If you want to know who said what, stay with us till the end to find out. Welcome to our channel, where we give you the latest and hottest celeb town news. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest scoop in Hollywood, and ring the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Depp and Heard have been fighting in court for quite some time now. Both of them have accused each other of Amber Heard was the first one who came forward and spoke about being in her marriage with Johnny Depp. But as the trial went on, more and more secrets unraveled. After defamation cases and lawsuits worth millions, Amber's case started getting weaker and weaker. The actress, known for her role in Aquaman, had shared an image of her with a black eye against Depp as significant evidence in the case. Depp, who's in a $50 million libel lawsuit against his ex-wife, has been staunchly opposing all of Heard's allegations. His team has maintained their stand and claims that the images of Amber with a bruised face are doctored. Since the image was used as evidence, Depp's team was able to request access to Heard's phone on which the pictures were clicked. Heard had claimed that she suffered a broken nose, 2 black eyes, and a broken lip after an altercation with Depp in 2015. The photos are being used by her team as proof of the violence. However, the body cam footage of the police officers who arrived at the scene after the alleged fight doesn't fit the narrative. In the footage, Heard doesn't seem to have any physical injuries. Depp's team used this major flaw in Heard's story and was able to gain access to her phone. Depp's lawyer, Benjamin Chu, had alleged in a court filing that Heard and her friends used fabricated photos to obtain a temporary restraining order. Heard had also stated earlier that she had given away the $7 million divorce settlement to ACLU and to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. However, according to Chu, she had made false claims. The initial photos that were submitted to Depp's team didn't have any metadata, and their expert couldn't verify the details. The photo expert, Mr. Neumeister's preliminary investigation shows that a number of the photographs have been run through a photo editing application called Photo 3 that can easily manipulate images, such as showing bruises where none actually existed, said Depp's lawyer. The lawsuit started with Depp suing The Sun UK after the publication called him a He lost the case and was shunned by the film industry. He was pulled out of his upcoming movies, including the latest one in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. However, this court filing was also related to the Sun UK lawsuit. Depp's lawyer stated that the publication's own expert had made a huge revelation. The expert found that Heard's photos with the injuries from the 2015 incident were actually edited and circulated in 2018. The photos were apparently from an iPad Pro 10.5 and were created after October 6, 2018. The injuries aren't the only loophole. Depp found a major win when it was proved that Heard had actually never donated the $7 million from the divorce settlement. She had pledged to donate the money after the couple split in 2016. The same calculative move had been used to tip the scales against Depp. The Children's Hospital of Los Angeles had written to Depp back in 2019, stating that they did not receive any donation from Heard, which turned out to be the major winning streak in Depp's case. After this major win, more and more of Depp's peers are now coming forward in his support. Best-selling author J.K. Rowling has been a fan of Depp's work for quite a long time. It's not the first time that she's come out in support of him. In fact, when Depp was cast as Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, many fans were not happy about it. But it was Rowling who stood by the casting decision and reiterated her faith in Depp's work. She said, "However, the agreements that have been put in place to protect the privacy of two people, both of whom have expressed a desire to get on with their lives, must be respected. Based on our understanding of the circumstances, the filmmakers and I are not only comfortable sticking with our original casting, but genuinely happy to have Johnny playing a major character in the movies." Depp's ex, Winona Ryder, too, did not shy away from supporting him since the time the allegations first arose. In a court statement, she had said, "I obviously was not there during his marriage to Amber, but from my experience, which was so wildly different, I was absolutely shocked. confused and upset when I heard the accusations against him. The idea that he is an incredibly violent person is the furthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved. I cannot wrap my head around these accusations. The latest band of stars to join the I Support Johnny Depp club is none other than Sia. The pop sensation took to Twitter to show her public support to Depp. She wrote, "Just showing my public support for Johnny Depp. I mean, I'd love him to get clean and stop with jewelry, but he is clearly the victim after hearing those tapes." French singer Vanessa Paradis, who was married to Depp, also spoke in his support. She said that she has known Depp for over 25 years now, and the two were partners for 14 years. They raised 2 children together, and throughout their journey as a couple, she never found Depp to be violent. I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous, and not person and father. I am aware of the allegations which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known. And from my personal experience of many years, I can say that he was never violent or to me, she has said in a statement. Not just Rowling, even the director of the Fantastic Beasts franchise, David Yates, stated that the allegations do not coincide with the person he knows Depp to be. He said that Depp has always been full of decency and kindness, and the allegations do not tally with the kind of human he has been working with. Actor Javier Bardem also has been very vocal about which side of the fight he wants to be on. He submitted a written declaration on behalf of Depp that stated that he stood by the Fantastic Beasts actor. In the declaration, Bardem states that Depp is an extraordinary and unique artist who always listened to the ones who needed his help. I love Johnny because he is a good human being, trapped in the lies and manipulations of beings, and yet smiling and loving us all in spite of it. How? Through his music, through his acting, through his silence. This means a lot. Thank you, Johnny. Millions of others, like me, love you deeply. With all the support and the major win at court, things are starting to look better for Johnny. It was only a couple of years ago that things had started taking a dive down for Johnny. After he lost the lawsuit from Sun UK, Depp lost almost all of his acting and endorsement deals. And for an actor of his caliber, that sure was a big blow. With allegations as serious as against him and stacks of evidence, it is pretty obvious why brands and production houses didn't want to be associated with him. He became a wrongful target of cancel culture. But now that different facets of the broken marriage are coming forward, people are starting to see the story from Depp's perspective. Other than gaining access to Heard's phone and possibilities of Heard's bruised images being doctored, Depp has had a few other smaller wins outside of the courtroom. The actor's life has been bound to courts the last couple of years, and Depp's fans have mostly seen him in paparazzi pictures. However, finally, his fans have something to look forward to, as his movie Minamata finally got cleared for US release. The film was initially released in February this year, but the North America release had been stalled for quite some time. After what seems like ages, Minamata will be available for American viewers. On the endorsements front, Depp was recently seen in Dior's Sauvage campaign. A source close to him told Daily Mail, Johnny's fanbase has stuck by him and remains loyal to him. He has enjoyed a professional relationship with Dior since 2015, and he is currently promoting the new Sauvage Elixir cologne, which is selling out on both sides of the Atlantic. Apparently, Dior has no plans of dropping the actor out of the endorsement deal. In fact, the lawsuits have been beneficial for the company, since his fans have been buying the cologne to show their support. Depp sure has massive support on his side, and finally looks like he is stepping into the next innings of his life. Are these circumstances signaling a new high in the star's career? The latest update from the court proceedings states that Depp scored a big win when Heard's bid to throw his defamation suit against her was rejected. This win is sure to bring in many more victories into Depp's strides. Do you think Depp's win is going to put an end to his absence in the Hollywood scene? Will he be able to regain his place in Hollywood's Wall of Fame? Tell us in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for the latest news straight from Hollywood.